It's that B.O.J. That urban legend. It's that B.O.J. It's that B.O.J. That urban legend. It's that B.O.J. That urban legend. It's that B.O.J. Temperature rising, a lot of bullets is flying. Leonidas and Gladiator, nigga, we swinging iron. Sent him home in a bag, he was so defiant. I was tempted to let the machete chop him like a client. I've been in my zone, they keep asking me what's going on. I've been on the phone, bro, I got my money on go. My money on go, my killers on go. My killers on go. Tombstone casket closed, I'm pallbearing. Hungry niggas take half your load for your errands. We been getting massive dough, it's so apparent. Cross the border, got that white girl flipping, we call it Karen. 876 what I rep. Now that I'm in, I'ma have a Benny the Butcher effect. Yeah, Luho Jackal sneakers, that's my foot on they necks. Every time you see me moving, got some shooters with straps. Begging me, B.O.J., please let me go fly it back. If I sick 'em on you, that's a bullet ahead. I just bought my shooter a Benz and a plain Jane, you probably would've used it to flex. I've been in my zone, they keep asking me what's going on. I've been on the phone, bro, I got my money on go.
Yeah, man. Backstreet niggas in the building. Yeah, man. Backstreet niggas in the building. I got some homies with me. They got something to say. Fuck around, lay around. Simply Hood. We out here.
Only niggas moving fish like us at Legal Seafood. I get it for the low. The price is like T-Lou. Let my team through. Machine with me, R2D2. Too many times I spent the night down in B2. Fucking me through under my Simply Hood, black and gray. I just bought me a 40 so I can match my age. I'm copping work when I catch a plane. So pardon me if I'm anxious at baggage claim. A package came.
Yo, Job Powers is in the building. All right, hold on. Let me set this right. I got to set this up right. Hold on a second here. I got to set this up right. Give me a minute here. Hold on a second here. Where is it? All right. Let me tell y'all something right now. When we say family, watch this.
Yo. When you talk about Polish, that's how we colder than the winter in Poland.
Yes, the man King Midas, you're Polish, you're now a power. King man, get to hype. Yes, the man King Midas, you're Polish, you're now a power. King man, get to hype. You know it already, right? Yes, the man King Midas, you're Polish, you're now a power. King man, get to hype. Yes, the man King Midas, you're Polish, you're now a power. King man, get to hype. You know it already, right? Yes, the man King Midas, you're Polish, you're now a power. King. Yes, the man King.
Yo, King Midas is in the building. Yo, what's going on? Job Powers, man. Jesus Christ. Yo, it was good to see you the other night. My brother in New York, man. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Man. But, we want to make this quick because I got to go and edit some photos. So first of all, I just want to get a couple of things off my plate. this weekend, February 21st, Toya Red's annual, 4th annual Bad and Classy birthday bash at K's Lounge, 1125 Blue Hill Avenue. And Boston, when I say this, I mean it. I'm not even going to bathe. I'm going to sleep in my car, and then I'm going to gal pool. The next day, February 22nd, Gal Pool Trickstar presents his annual birthday bash, Gal Pool. Wow. K's Lounge, 1125 Blue Hill Ave. Real Time is in the building. Bobby Shakes is in the building. Yo, it's going to be a movie. Trickstar is in the building. Yo, man, just a couple things I want to get off my chest before we even start. First of all, we got to get off the hamster wheel. Got to get off the hamster wheel. I just want to say this, man. R.I.P the Bum. Leroy was a huge inspiration to me. A lot of people have their fingerprints on BobbyShakes.com. A lot of people has their fingerprint on BobbyShakes.com. Ja Powers has got his fingerprint on BobbyShakes.com. A lot of people do. You can't do nothing without your brothers in the team. It's just impossible. It's just an impossible thing to do. When we talk about Ja Powers, when we were going to Montego Bay to see King Midas string, and this is before Polish, no disrespect to Polish, but this is before Polish was Polish, right? It was King Midas, Everlast movements, all of us used to spin. And we used to go to Junior Rodigan to buy records, all of us. And inside Vibes Records is where I used to see Jinx used to come in to Vibes Records to service Rodigan with singles and promotional stuff to pass out. And Rodigan was the one that was the infrastructure for the music industry back then. I mean, it is what it is, man. A lot of people in the city of Boston, a lot of y'all don't fuck with, but what's real is fucking real. Okay? What's real is real. So I'm inside Vibes Records and Jinx walks in. And I say to Jinx, boop, 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 boop. And he says, all right, cool. Come out to Canton. And that's where I started at the Source magazine. I was in college at the time for sound engineering. I worked on the street team. Jinx was the boss. Leroy was controlling everything in New York. Coming to Jinx, coming to me, Stanley, everybody else. And we were just getting it popping in the streets. But I was in school for sound engineering, so I always wanted, my next step was to get into the recording studio. And Guy, we know how that goes, was like, yo, go and fuck with my cousin. Go and fuck with my uncle. So, Ray Dog, Jeff 2 times, and JB. I was their intern. So that whole circle of men, of made men. I know that's a pun, but that's real talk. Made men took me and molded me into what I am today. And I don't give a fuck if none of y'all in Boston. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. Them dudes are instrumental in my life. Bum just taught me the promotional game on how to promote. And they knew I wasn't a nigga from the streets. They knew I was connected, but they knew that I was just a college kid. And they never clowned me, and they just accepted me as what it was. They knew the resume that I had was the reason why I got in there. We're not going to get into that. But I had a resume that allowed me to be there. I had a street resume that allowed me to be there. And they treated me with the utmost respect. And Bum was just a dawn to watch every single day on the phones and just moving records around. Instrumental part of my life, man. Without Bum, without Ray Dog, without Jeff Two Times, without JB, without Jinx, without Rodigan, there would be no Bobby Shakes. It just wouldn't be. And without me, Everlast, King Midas, DJing, why would I even go to Rodigan's record shop? So it's just R.I.P to Bum, a legend. After he left the Source magazine, when we had Bobby Shakes, the radio show, Bum used to come on. And he had a magazine, because you got to understand, he understood the magazine game. He understood the magazine game and then launched a magazine called Kite. And Kite, if y'all don't know what a kite is when you send messages to other people in the cell. That's how you pass messages around. Whether it's, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So you fold up a piece of paper, you put a wick on it, and it hooks, and that's how you pass it. That's how messages get around in the prison. Hopefully your name is not in that message. So Bum took that concept and created a magazine called Kite. And inside Kite was art, poetry, and short stories. People that was locked up, you would submit your work. I didn't even know how he's even allowed to do that. I don't even know how he was allowed to get art, poems, and short stories to put in this magazine. I don't know. How did he get the clearance to do that? That just goes to show you that he was a don. I don't know. How do you get stories and poems? Because when you're thinking about it, right, like if you're a cop, you're like, this poem could be a hit message, could be a hidden message to go and kill someone or to do some shit illegal. I don't know how Bum even was able to pull that off. But he did. I don't know how he was able to pull that off. But he pulled it off. And inside Kite was art, poems, and short stories written by the prisoners. And that just goes to show you that a lot of the kids that are in prison right now who turn men are just misguided youths. You're just misguided. And this is why I'm blurred out and we got the hamster wheel in focus. Because it's time for us to get off the hamster wheel and really move forward. A lot of the people that's locked up is mental health issues and misguided youths who end up becoming men in the system. I know a lot of killers. When you sit down and talk to them, they're just misguided. And we can't let that part of our society just get thrown away. And that's why Kite, that magazine, was so special. because it showcased the talent, the smarts of people locked up. And the crazy thing about our society is, right, when we look at the drug dealers are the best entrepreneurs. Drug dealers always turn out to be the best entrepreneurs when they go legit. Prostitutes, OnlyFans girls, they're the best marketers. They're the best marketers. If you want to learn marketing, fuck going to Harvard. Go and talk to an OnlyFans girl. Whether she's doing the marketing herself or she hired a dude to do the marketing for her or a team to do the marketing for her. They just understand. And in society, a lot of these people working in these underbelly industries, we frown upon them. But Bum was that dude that saw it, and he was able to relate to that. Because we were all misguided at the Source magazine. But I tell you what, we broke records. We are responsible for hip hop. Bum's a legend. He's a legend. Nobody really says this. Boston is responsible for hip hop. When you talk about Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas, none of that shit is even Kanye West. None of these dudes even exist without the Source magazine, without the leadership on the Bum and Ray Dog. Look at the Dorchester Eagles. Look what these men are able to do in the city. They're dons. They're dons. And Bum is a don. R.I.P. I think there needs to be some type of continuation of his work. Senator Liz Miranda and Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley, there needs to be like a Bum Foundation. There needs to be a Bum Foundation, and we need to continue his work. All the crying at the funeral and all of that don't mean shit. We need to continue his legacy and continue his work. Now, I'm going to send a text message tomorrow morning. I'm going to send a text message to Liz Miranda and Ayanna Pressley like, yo, we need a Bum Foundation. We need to keep this going. We need to get these kids off the streets. Because, first of all, there's nothing you all could do on the streets. This shit's over. But you're just misguided. The OGs, there's no OGs anymore. The OGs are all fucked up. OGs not supposed to be telling young kids to go out and shoot. A lot of these young kids out here shooting, they ain't got no dad. Their moms is fucked up. Their moms is fucked up. The family structure is fucked up. Dad's locked up. So who's raising our children? Come on, man. Listen, man, all y'all young shotters in Boston, let me tell you something right now. You're never, ever going to eclipse the craziness of Interville, Orchard Park, Columbia Point, Corbett, Heat Street, Academy. You're never, ever, ever, ever going to get it back to them. Them dudes were doing shit that is profound. And I'm not glorifying it. But when you used to go to Columbia Point, there was Ferraris and Lamborghinis and Rolls Royces and Bentleys parked up at Columbia Point. Interville, you could go back, was in Time magazine. Interville Street Posse was in Time magazine, bro. These early street gangs were killing prosecutors. That's in the 80s and early 90s. It's time for the youth now to be progressing. If y'all want to do some really thug shit, and you're in Academy, and you're in Heat Street, and you're still on the block in Corbett, write some books. Write some books, tell some stories, do some documentation. If you live on Castlegate, let's make Castlegate some money. Let's not continue the gun shit. Let's create a documentary. You got an iPhone. Interview the OGs on your block. Interview the OGs at Humboldt. Interview the OGs at Castlegate, Corbett, Belknap. Like, interview those OGs. Stop shooting with this and start shooting with this. Make documentaries. Tell the story of the OGs in the hood that's locked up. Them dudes were doing crazy shit. Them niggas went to war. The street gangs in Boston went to war with the Jamaican posse. You can't get no more gangster than that. So R.I.P the Bum. Let's keep his legacy alive. And that's my word. I am going to send a text message to our representatives and senators because we need a foundation to preserve that. Moving right along. Cartel is the king of the dancehall. And dancehall is back. I love Beanie. Out of all the reggae artists, dancehall artists, Beanie's always looked out for me and always treated me with respect. The artist who I love has never treated me with respect. Y'all know I'm a Bounty fan. Bounty's never really fucked with me. Bounty Killer is my favorite artist, and I have the least content of Bounty Killer than everyone. Beanie Man used to invite us to his birthday parties. So I'm not saying this with a bias. I'm saying because it's just factual. Cartel is the king of dancehall. And when he was locked up, he had the biggest songs in dancehall. One of the most iconic artists ever. And now that he's out, you could see it. You could see it. This is not even a debate. It's not even a debate. Cartel is the king of the dancehall. Because when Cartel was gone, there was no reggae artist that could carry the torch the way I see Cartel's carrying the torch now. And I could say that. Because I've watched footage. I've videotaped footage of every single artist alive. And I go back and I watch these artists in my mom's basement. With food. Sit down and watch the tapes with food. Lock in the basement, no lights, and just watch. And what Cartel did in the short time that he was around was prolific. Disappeared for 13 years, come back on the block and have the cultural wear. Cartel is the king of the dancehall. And that's final. It's non-debatable. It's non-debatable. Influential. 3 types of cartel. There's young cartel, which I interviewed at 3Cs back in like 2002. Then there's black cartel. Then there's white cartel. Then there's incarcerated cartel. Now there's old man cartel. Come on. King of the dancer. All right, let's go to whoa. Gotta keep the hamster wheel up. Hey, Anna Valentine, what's going on? Let me put Anna Valentine up here now. Let's see it. Thank you so much. How you doing, Anna? Thank you for coming through. How you doing tonight? Talk to me, Anna. What's going on? What's on your mind? Do you disagree with me, or you just coming to show us some love? She's watching us on the YouTube. Anna, what do you think? You agree with me? Disagree with me? Who's the king of the dance hall? Now let's get into why we're here. Because remember, this video's got to be nice, short, and quick. Encore, R&B and Me has to be the best party series in the city of Boston. And again, it's not because it's my people's, because it's just the dopest shit ever. It's the dopest shit in the city. And the last time I was in Encore, I'll tell you a funny story. The last time I was in Encore. So my boy calls me up and he's like, yo, I'm going to go rent out the top floor of Encore. I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. So he calls the guest services at Encore. And this is when it was just open. And they give him a walkthrough of the guest suites. And he's FaceTiming me as he's walking through the hotel. So I'm like, all right, cool. This is you are great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. You know, we always love the love. Thank you, Anna, for calling me that I'm great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, so he's FaceTiming me and he's walking through Encore. So I'm like, cool. That's pretty cool. And then 2 or 3 weeks go by. I'm in my mom's basement, punching the wall. Phone rings. It's my boy. I'm up. What did I miss? Yo, Zoga, we about to go into R&B Me. I talked about R.I.P Bum. I don't know if you know who Bum is, but he's a don that worked at the Source magazine and did a lot of community outreach to young kids that's in the streets and tried to change their life. So I just wanted to say salute to him because he's inspirational of teaching me promotions, and I took that knowledge and I implemented into bobbyshakes.com. We also talked about the king of the dance hall, which we all know is Cartel. What do you think, Zogod? What's the question mark for Zogod? Talk to me. Talk to me, my brother. And then we're going to talk about R&B and Me. I don't know if you think I didn't see what R&B and Me. Let me see R&B this weekend. All right, so let me tell my story about if Zogod chimes in, then I'll go back and answer his question. So I'm at the crib in my mom's basement. Are you Dominican? No. Parents are Jamaican. I was born in England. Not Dominican at all. But I love Dominican women, I'll tell you that much. Dominican women are fire. Yeah, Beanie's a legend. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight that, but Beanie. Would you say that Beanie moved the culture? Beanie didn't move the culture. Beanie didn't move the culture at all. Great performer. But when you talk about influential, you have to give it to Cartel. You have to give it to Cartel. So I'm in my mom's basement. My boy calls me up. He's like, yo, get dressed, put on a suit. So I'm like, what? So yeah, get dressed, put on the suit. Me and my dad's gonna come pick you up. So I said, fine. I put on the suit and we went to Encore. And we went to this thing called Bouvet. I think it's 1812 or I don't know what it's called. And we get to the hotel. We go to Watches of Switzerland. And then we're brought up to the suite. And I open up this door. And it's like high end, like the elite, like the top 1%, top 1% of the top 1%. And my boy goes, yo, he's coming to film. This is my photographer. I flew in. And I took my camera out and I started to film. And it was the most amazing thing I've ever shot. I mean, I'm talking about exclusive. All the influencers and all the people and all the big wigs in Boston were downstairs at Watches of Switzerland. We were upstairs in the suite. That's how exclusive this is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show the video. I'm going to download this and I'm going to splice it in because y'all got to see this. This shit is going to be on the video portion of this. You got to see this. I mean, that video is absolutely crazy. So then they bring us downstairs into the store, Watches of Switzerland. And that's when we meet, you know, the regulars, you know, the news people. I think there was some athletes there. But, you know, you had to be somebody to go into the private suite. And that was at Encore. So that was the last time I was at Encore. After that event at Watches of Switzerland, then we went to Mystique. And that was a movie. And you can see it in the video, we eating salmon, sushi, crazy. But for the first like almost year Encore is open, like we had Encore every night. We had Memoir every night. I mean, Encore was my spot. Like I lived there for about a year. I just lived there every night. We in Encore. I need to be part of the editing team. The way you edit be fine. Thank you. Yeah, man. If you want to come on board, let's get it cracking, man. There's a lot of shit come. Yo, did you see the red and white video we just put up? There's a lot of shit coming out, so. There's a lot of shit coming out, brother. There's a lot of shit coming out. So that was the last time I was at Encore with my homie, running up and down like we rich. So we went to R&B and Me this weekend. and Keith and the crew, Boston True Blue. That event is just dope. And this was Pretty in Pink. So we had all the female DJs, which I've never seen before, right? I've never seen female DJs headlining an event. That was just super dope. Super, 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 super dope. And he had the female DJs headlining the event. And the male DJs just took a back seat. I think that was super dope. And it's always a good atmosphere. R&B and me is the dopest shit ever. Well, I wanted to keep this really short because it's 35 minutes. And then once I drop the videos in of R&B and me, and then that crazy exclusive party that we went to at Encore, this video is going to be about an hour long. So I'm going to leave. I'm out of here. We have Gal Pool. We have Gal Pool coming up this weekend. Trickstar's annual birthday bash at K's Lounge, 1125 Boohoo Live, starts at 10 p.m., 2 a.m. Bobby Shakes will be in the building. And then on the 21st, what we have here? We have Toya Red's 4th annual Bod and Classy birthday bash. That's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Yo, man, get off the hamster wheel. Anna, love you. Thank you so much for coming through. Yo, Zogod, love you. We'll be back tomorrow. I gotta come with a topic. Gotta come with a dance hall topic. Oh, you know what we could do tomorrow, Zogod? We could watch the FC Red and White party. You could do that tomorrow. Anna, thank you so much. Jaw Powers, thank you so much for coming through. Where's my man, Jaw Powers? Where's Jaw Powers at? Let me see it.
Yeah. When you talk about Polish, that's how we colder than the winter in Poland.
Talk about cartel, right? Yeah, love you. I gotta go. I gotta add. So basically, I'm gonna download this video and then I'm gonna play again on this is a live, but it's also gonna be on the video section of YouTube, and I'm gonna drop in exclusive footage of what happened over the weekend. And man, love you guys. I gotta get out of here, man. I don't want this video to be too long. Thank you so much. Anna says I'm great. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yeah. When you talk about Polish, that's how we colder than the winter in Poland. Yeah. When you talk about Polish, that's how we colder than the winter in Poland. Yeah. When you talk about Polish, that's how we colder than the winter in Poland. Yeah. When you talk about Polish.